With completion of the club football leagues across Europe, footballers from across the continent now put up their national team kits for the UEFA Nations League. This could be exciting for the fans around the world, but for the European players who are already exhausted with long season of club commitments, it is going to be tiring. Belgium midfielder Kevin De Bruyne is so agitated by the schedule congestion that he has labelled the European international competition as unimportant. But when playing for the country, the players are bound to give their best. As cometh the day, we expect all the players to play with the same vigour. Hello and very warm welcome to News 9 special preview show for UEFA Nations League. I am News 9's football analyst Hardik Agrawal. In today's show, I will be previewing the UEFA Nations League, which gets underway later tonight with a game between Poland and Wales. The league groupings are based on the team rankings in the last edition. Both Portugal and France, winners of the first two editions, have been placed in League A, which also includes Germany, England and Spain. The 16 teams in League A will be battling for the UEFA Nations League title. Cristiano Ronaldo-led Portugal won the inaugural edition in 2019 after defeating Netherlands 1-0 in the final, while France clinched the trophy in the second edition after getting past Spain 2-1 in the summit clash. In the League A, in the first group, we have France, Denmark, Croatia and Austria. In the second group, we have Spain, Portugal, Switzerland and Czech Republic. In the third group, we have Italy, Germany, England and Hungary. In the fourth group, we have Belgium, Netherlands, Poland and Wales. Moving on to Group B, we have in the first group, we have Ukraine, Scotland, Republic of Ireland and Armenia. In the second group, we have Iceland, Russia, Israel and Albania. In the third group, we have Bosnia, Finland, Romania and Montenegro. In the fourth group, we have Sweden, Norway, Serbia and Slovenia. Moving on to League C. In the first group of League C, we have Turkey, Luxembourg, Lithuania and Faroe Island. In the second group, we have Northern Ireland, Greece, Kosovo and Cyprus. In the third group, we have Slovakia, Belarus, Azerbaijan and Kazakhstan. In the fourth group, we have Bulgaria, North Macedonia, Georgia and Gibraltar. In the final league, League D, there are only 7 teams. Starting with the first group, there is Liechtenstein, Moldova, Andorra and Latvia. In the second group, we have Malta, Estonia and San Marino. So now we will discuss about the format of all the groups and all the leagues. In the group stages, each nation face each other in their respective groups in a two-legged contest in a round robin away and home. The top teams from each group qualify for the semi-finals. The winners of the last 4 fixtures lock horns in the final on June 18, 2023, while the losing semi-finalists will be playing against each other in the third place playoff. The unique format of the tournament allows the teams to gain promotion to the higher tier leagues or get relegated to lower ones. According to this format, the bottom place teams from each of the 4 groups in League A will be demoted to League B for the next edition, while the league toppers from each league will get promoted to the higher league. With League D consisting of just 2 groups, the group toppers will move to League C, while bottom place teams from each group in League C will be divided into 2 brackets of 2 teams each who will face off in the playoff in 2024. The playoff winners will remain in League C, while the losing team will get down demoted to the League D. Russia was placed in Group 2 of League B in the initial draw, but have been suspended from the tournament due to the Ukraine conflict. They will automatically finish last in their group and will be relegated to League C for the next edition. Now we'll move on to the headline fixtures of the UEFA Nations League 2022 and 23. The first headline fixture is between Spain and Portugal. This fixture is a repeat of the Russia 2018 World Cup. It was a 6-goal thriller which ended in a 3-3 draw with Ronaldo scoring the hat-trick and Costa scoring a brace. This time around, Thiago could be key for Spain and Ronaldo could be again in the limelight for the Portuguese side. The second big clash is between Belgium and Netherlands on June 4 at 12:15 am midnight. It would be an interesting battle between the golden generation of Belgium and the up-and-coming players of the Dutch team. The third big clash is between Italy and Germany on June 5 at 12:15 am. The Euro 2020 champions will be up against Germans on the 5th of June at Stadio Veneto. The Italians have just 2 wins in their last 5, whereas the Germans have won 4 of their last 5. The likes of Rudiger, Müller and Havertz could have an upper hand against the Italians, who were ruled out of the World Cup. The next big clash is between Croatia and France on June 7 at 12:15 am. This is also a repeat of the final of the 2018 World Cup final. Croatia might have lost back then, but they won the hearts across the globe through their inspiring performance throughout the campaign. They will be headed by Modric, who has recently won the Champions League and could create issues for the reigning champions of the UEFA Nations League, who have the likes of Benzema and Mbappe in their attacking unit. The next big clash will be between Germany and England on June 8th at 12:15 am midnight. Germany and England will lock horns in the Group 3 clash of the Nations League. England has a stronger squad than Germany, who are currently in the stage of transition, and the Three Lions, who are headed by Harry Kane, could emerge out victorious in this one. England will again be playing against Italy on June 12, which is also a repeat of the Euro 2020 final. England will be keen on redeeming themselves, especially Saka, Rashford and Sancho. Moving forward, we have France versus Croatia lined up on June 14th, 2022. This is the repeat, the second leg of the previous fixture. Similarly, all the teams will play against each other yet again in the second leg. Now we'll talk about the favourites to win the competition. First, we have France, who are the World Cup champions and are managed by Didier Deschamps. Some of the key players in this squad are Mbappe, Benzema, Griezmann, Pogba, Kante, Varane and Lloris. They usually play in a 3-4-1-2 formation. Moving forward, we have England, who have exciting group of players, and they will be aiming for the first international trophy after a long time, and they will be planning to back this one after their heartbreak in Euro 2020 and World Cup 2018. This side is managed by Gareth Southgate, and some of the key players in England are Kane, Foden, Mount, Sterling, Manchester City's Grealish, Declan Rice, Stone, Walker, Saka, Henderson, Trippier, Sancho, and they like to play in a 4-3-3 setup or 3-4-3 setup. Moving forward, we have Spain, who are the runner-up of previous Nations League edition. Some of the key players from this squad, who is managed by Luis Enrique, are Gavi, Rodri, Laporte, Pedri, Thiago, and we also have Busquets. They also like to play in 4-3-3 formation. Moving forward, we have Italy, who are also lined up mostly in the 4-3-3 formation under Roberto Mancini. They unfortunately were ruled out of the World Cup, but now they have the chance to show their capabilities in the Nations League. They have the likes of Verratti, Jorginho, Spinazzola, Donnarumma, Barella, and they also could line up in a 4-3-3 setup. The next team that we are going to talk about is Portugal. We all know the key player in this squad is Ronaldo, and this team is managed by Fernando Santos. Ronaldo will be playing alongside Bernardo Silva, his Manchester United teammate Bruno Fernandes, Manchester City's Cancelo, Wolves' Moutinho, and Liverpool's Diogo Jota. They could also line up in a 4-3-3 formation or 4-1-3-2 setup in the UEFA Nations League. Lastly, we have Netherlands, who have an up-and-coming group of players and are managed by none other than Louis van Gaal. Some of the key players from this squad are De Jong, Virgil van Dijk, De Ligt, and Depay. They like to play in a 3-4-1-2 setup and could amaze everyone in the UEFA Nations League. Now we are going to move towards some of the dark horses of this tournament. Firstly, we have Denmark, who are led by none other than Christian Eriksen, who made an incredible comeback into football after playing for Brentford in the second half of the season. Then we have Switzerland, who have the likes of Xhaka and Shaqiri, and quite a balanced squad, and they could amaze the likes of Germany, Italy, Spain, and France in the UEFA Nations League. We also have Croatia, who have Modric, who recently won the UEFA Champions League and could lead his side to another international trophy. That's it from today's special episode. If you like this piece of information, then don't forget to like and share this video. If you want to stay updated with the world of sports, then please follow News9 Sports and News9 on the YouTube channel. You could also read interesting stories and articles related to the world of sports on our News9 Live website. Thank you. This is Hardik Agrawal signing off.